Hello and welcome back to our channel again. This is Ethan from Course Trading, and today we're gonna deassemble a lovely Bang & Olufsen sound system, sound media system, the Beosound 4. The Beosound 4 has a nicely glass front where it can open up, and it's actually a CD player, but this version has a radio and a DAB. So stay tuned and let's process the deassemble of the Bang & Olufsen Beosound 4. So first we're gonna take the glass off. It's pretty easy. Just lift it up and give it all the way up and give it a break, and the glass is up, and you can just put it that aside. After removing the glass panel from the Beosound 4, we're gonna remove the back case. For the back case there's two hiding screws under the panel, one here and one here. So we're gonna take a flat screwdriver and pull out the caps. There's two caps here, one here and one here, and we're gonna take our fourth screwdriver and pull the screws out from the panel. There's one here and here and one here and one here. So let's continue with that. So now we have removed all the screws back cover, and now we can try to remove the front panel. And here we go. So the next step is to take our anti-static band and process to take the front panel off. Always when you work with the electronics, take your anti-static mat and anti-static band. So let's take the front panel off nice and easily, and we're gonna remove the connections from here. The connections is from the wheels for the sound volume and the tracks control, and this is from the SD card slot. Here we go. And we're gonna remove also the connections from the keyboard to the PCB board inside the Beosound 4. And here we go. And the last one. So we finally success to remove the front panel cover, and we can put that aside now. So the next step is to remove the display panel, and let's continue with that. And here we go. Now we can remove the display panel. It's out. Here we go, and we can put that aside also. We can actually go back to our front panel and remove the volume and the track controller, and also the keyboard. So we're gonna put this one aside. Now we're gonna remove the keyboard and the track controller and the volume controller. So to remove the volume and the track controller, you need to push up and here and here and pull it out. And it can be really tricky to do it, but you can take a screwdriver and click it out, and here we go. And just put that aside. And the same process will be here also. And here we go. Next step is to remove the keyboard. We can also remove the SD card slot. I'll put that aside. So now we can remove the PC slot. PCB. Here we go. We can also put that aside. And we can also remove the keyboard. Tricky to remove it. I think we need to remove this one first. Here we go. There's some electronics controlling for the PC, CD controlling unit. But I think, yeah. I think it's like some sensors for the glass panel. You can also put that aside. And here is the CD slot. And now we can remove so and here we go, the keyboard for the Beosound 4. Now we have removed all the parts from the front panel, and we can bring our head unit back. After we have removed all the parts from the front panel, we can now focus on our head unit. I think we're gonna continue to take out the gearing for the CD. As you can see, that's how the CD mechanism works. So there is one screw here and here, and one, I think that's 3 screws. So let's continue. So now we have removed all the 4 screws, and let's try to see if we can take it out. We need to remove, there's 3 screws here. I think we also need to remove that. So there we go. There are some connections here we need to focus on. One here and one here. And here we go. Let's put the head unit aside and see some controlling. I think this board is the auxiliary board and some sensors, and there's also a little speaker inside this PCB board. So let's try to remove that also. I think we're gonna use and here we go. This is the PCB 3. Put that aside also. And this is the back cover for the Beosound 4. So now we're gonna remove the aluminium. There you go. Now we can take the stand holder off. and we can remove the aluminium stand after we have unscrewed this. So now we have finally removed all the screws from the back cover, and we can remove the aluminium stand. Beautiful stand. We can put the stand aside and also remove the back cover. So now we can focus in our head unit. I think we're gonna try to remove the input board. So let's try and see if we can do that. I think I'm gonna remove this one first. And this is the PCB 85, and this is the radio signal part, and we can put that aside. Now we can turn the head unit here and try to let's remove the DAP unit. So we can lift it up and take the signal cable off and remove the connection cable. And this is the DAP unit board, and this is the PCB. I don't know, I can't remember that, but I will find it in the service manual. Yes, put that aside also. And the next step is to, let's see what we can find. Remove this one and this one, and let's try to remove the cables, connection cables from here, and remove that also here. Take the cables off. Here we go. We can remove the cable from here. Put also this aside. Take the cable off here. Here we go. So right now we have removed all the screws. We can take the gearing panel off. This is the right one. And I think we can loosen up this one up a little bit. No. Always this one is very, very tricky. I've done this process not so many times, so I can't remember how to do it, but I think we're gonna end it up pretty well. Let's see if we can. Let's try to remove the microprocessor. Let's continue. And let's remove connection cables. That aside. That aside. And remove it. No. There's one more here. Here. And here we go. This is the PCB board 2, and the microprocessor is here, and that's the main board for the Beosound 4, and we can put that aside. So now let's see if we can continue with removing the parts. It can be difficult sometimes, but I think we are going pretty well. I think we're gonna remove, there's some clips here, I can't remember that maybe. I think we need to this, and this one clip here also. And here we go. So I think we're gonna continue with this one, and we can put the CD laser and the gear motor off here, and we're gonna continue with that also. So right now we're gonna focus on the power supply board and the microprocessor board here. So let's remove that. We have finally removed all the screws from the power supply board, and we can lift it up and remove it. And this is the PCB board 61, and this is for the power supply board for Beosound 4. And we can remove that also here. So the next step is to remove the microprocessor. Let's take the connection cables off. Go and remove and this is the PCB board 7 for this unit, and put that aside. So yeah, let's try to remove this one. This is the cover for the input board. I can't really figure out why this one is stuck in here, but it's not going anywhere. But let's try and see what we can figure out here. And this is the loose end, but I think so. I think I broke it. Or what? I hope not. But we have removed it. That's the input for the Beosound 4 cover. Put that aside also, and now we can continue to remove the input board. Now we can remove it and remove the cable and the DAP connection. It's not going anywhere. There we go. And this is the PCB board. There's no numbers, but I will put the numbers in this video. The part number is here, but the board number is not here. Yeah. So let's continue with the CD PCB board and the gearing system. So we're gonna put this one aside, and there's no part to be removed here. And I think I also break, no, here we go. That's the chassis part for the Beosound 4. So let's bring the PCB board for seed laser and the gearing system. Let's try to remove that now, and yeah, let's. This is the PCB board 76, and this is the laser head unit for the Beosound 4, and we're gonna put that aside also. Now let's try to see if we can remove the gearing system. This is always tricky for me. I hate the Beosound 4, but jobs need to be done. Remove the cables here. We also have a broken belt for the gearing system. That's why the glass wasn't fully functional. And let's remove. So we have removed the screws from the gearing system, and it's still not coming off. Let's try to remove. one. There we go. And this is the spring for the gearing system. Put that aside. And then let's try to. And here we go. There's a CD clamper for the Beosound 4. Put that aside. And here we go. That's this gearing motor for the Beosound 4, and the belt is missing inside here. And if you can see here, let's try to zoom in. Here the belt is missing. If you're gonna replace the belt for the Beosound 4, it's gonna be here. So that's it. I think we have completely deassembled the Beosound 4, and yeah, it's the gearing system for the left one. So let's try to bring all the PCB parts to the table. That's the gearing system, and this is the display unit, and this one is the PCB 85 for the radio, and PCB board 7 for the microprocessor, and this is the DAP module. In Denmark we don't have DAP, we only have DAP plus, and this model and this will even not work in Denmark, but our international customers are still buying this board, so we are fully selling this board. And the main unit, PCB board 2, and the power supply board 61, and I don't know what the part number is, but this is the keyboard, and the SD card slot, the wheels for the track control and the volume control, and this one is for the input. And here we go. Here we will have the sensors for the clamper system and the glass system. Put that aside also. And here we go. Here we have the sensors for the glass also, and the laser unit. And I think that's it for this PCB boards. All the parts is laid down here for the electronic and components. So if you are interested in these parts, all the parts are still available in our website. And I hope you liked the video, and yeah, stay tuned to our channel, subscribe, and if you like the video, hit a thumbs up in the video, and see you next time.